World Endurance Championship is here at the Shanghai International Circuit, and for the track walk this round we're going to take a look at Turn 1. Some might say it's a turn of two parts. What are the difficulties of this Turn 1?
Yeah, I mean, you have something like you can put probably 6-7 cars and you have 6-7 lines. So it's never an easy one. It's typically one of the corner which is difficult, also because you have different lines, but the drivers are not looking into the mirrors, you know, at that time. So it's always difficult to point the nose and to make sure that you have the space.
Hello. We can keep walking.
Oh, okay, good, awesome.
Firstly, let's looking at China. Have you been here before?
No, it's the first time I'm coming here in Shanghai. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Really long corners, which are going to be really hard for the tires, I think. But you know, sim is always different than reality, so we will have to see first free practice.
Oh, exciting! First time out.
First time out, yeah, definitely. So exciting.
Hello.
Hello.
So you're just checking it out. So this is approaching Turn 1.
Yeah.
I suppose we could look at it in two parts. So how do you go to it approaching it?
Well, it depends on if it's wet or if it's dry. For sure, it's a bit bumpy, so it makes the entry of the corner really tricky.
So what are the difficulties that you could face?
Well, first you don't know where the apex is. You know, it seems that it never comes, and then suddenly just turns up, appears out of nowhere. So it's really easy for you to overshoot or undershoot, and the lap time that you gain or lose in the middle is really important. So it's a very awkward corner, but it's very technical, and once you master it, it's actually not so bad.
We can walk in the rain, it's fine.
Yeah, the weather is good.
You enjoying your Shanghai experience so far?
Yeah, it's good to be back here. I mean, I've been racing here in Formula 1 in 2013. I think it's a very special and cool track, to be honest. So I'm happy to have a race this weekend again.
Great, thank you. Turn 1 here at Shanghai, you could say it's two parts, so how do you differentiate this turn?
It's very long, it's a long wait normally before coming into Turn 2, so you can play a little bit with the lines. But yeah, you wanna come in as quick as you can and then open it, you know, and have a good line here, especially to prepare the long straight before the hairpin. So it's quite interesting. A lot of contacts here normally.
You're going to put that umbrella up?
Not yet. Not so bad.
No, I wish you would. What are your thoughts on this turn?
Well, I think it's going to be pretty difficult. It's going to be a lot of traffic for us, for LMP1 cars, so it's going to be pretty interesting to overtake, especially GTs on the outside here. It's a really interesting point here, also for overtaking even the same cars from your category. There's going to be a lot of overtaking here.
Or attempts to.
Yes, I don't know.